In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create images for YouTube thumbnails, for blog posts, for social media ads on absolutely any topic for free without any design skills needed, just like the image that you can see on screen right now. So let's get started. Adam Payne here, and we are going to be using Midjourney to create our AI art. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll share a really cool technique that will enable you to take an image that somebody else has created that you really like. You can find this image anywhere online, and use Midjourney to create your own version that you can use legally. So the first thing you'll need to do is head on over to Midjourney's homepage, which is midjourney.com/home. I'll leave all of the links in the description. And if you've not done so before, you'll want to join the beta group. Clicking on the little button down here is going to take you to this page, and then you'll click on accept invite, and you'll follow the on-screen instructions, and you'll create your account. And then you'll be able to log in, and you can see I've logged in here. Once you've logged in, you want to come down to these little dots and you want to click on Go to Discord. So we'll do that, and we'll just wait for the Discord to open up. We'll get rid of this little pop-up, and we're in here. From here, on the left-hand side, you'll just want to join one of these newbie rooms. It doesn't really matter, so we're just going to join newbies 55. And when we're in this room, we will see all of the other images that people are getting created inside of here. Now, this is the free room. If you do want to upgrade, they do have paid plans that cost between $10 to $30 to $60 per month. But using the free version of Midjourney, we can create 25 different images for free. So to create your first image, come down here and start typing in this /imagine. And then come up to here where it says prompt and click once. In this box, this is where you're going to tell Midjourney the kind of image that you would like created. And you can just add in different keywords related to that particular image. So I'm going to put futuristic city, spacecraft, robots, colourful. Then after the last comma, I'm going to add a space. And from here, I'm going to add this here. So I'm just going to explain this in a second. Let me just copy that and paste this in. So what does this mean? Well, we have a space here, then we have --v space 4. V4 stands for version 4, which is currently the newest version of Midjourney. And then we have a space, and then we have --aspect ratio of 3:2. Then we're going to hit enter, and we can see here it's waiting to start. So all we need to do now is wait, and after a couple of minutes it's going to be ready, and we're going to get 4 different variations. So I'll pause the video and come back when my image is ready. So as you can see, these are the 4 different images that Midjourney has created. So what we can do is we can pick any of these that we would like to use. So I'm going to probably go with maybe this one or this one. I'm not sure what's the best, but let's go with this one for now. So this one would be U1, U2, U3, U4, and U stands for upscale. So we're going to pick one image that we are going to upscale. So I'm going to go, actually I've changed my mind and I'm going to go with this one. So let's click on U2. And now we just have to wait for a second, and this is going to upscale this particular image. So again, I'll pause and be back in 2 secs. So as we can see, it's now been created and we have a really cool image that we can play around with. Now we've got a few things we can do here. If we want to make some variations to it and all of that stuff, we can. If I was to click on this image, it brings it up here. I could drag and drop it onto my desktop if I wanted to. I could right click it and save the image as, so I could save the image in this case to my desktop or wherever I wanted to. It's entirely up to you. But now we've got this image that we can use. Now, if you wanted to use this image, for example, as a YouTube thumbnail, you would still have to resize it to 1280 by 720 pixels, or you could incorporate this inside of something like Canva to create a different image. So I'm going to actually use this particular image and I'm going to import it into Canva and use it as the basis for the thumbnail for this particular video. Now, another reason that something like Midjourney could be good is because if you head over to a regular stock image site such as Pixabay, and there are lots of these sites, you can often find some really good images on these sites that will mean you won't have to use Midjourney. However, For a lot of topics, a lot of niches, you just can't find the right kind of image, and sometimes there's just nothing on the stock sites that you can use. That's where you can go to Midjourney and use their AI to create your own image. And also from a copyright standpoint, you're going to be safe if you use that as well. Now again, these images, like I said, you can resize them for YouTube, you can resize them for featured images on your blog post, you can resize them for whatever you really want to do. But the quality of the image that you get is going to be dependent on the prompts that you give the tool. If you just say you want an image and you don't give it much information, you might not get what you're looking for. Now, I did mention at the start of this video, I was going to show you a cool way to reverse engineer images that you find online. So just to demonstrate that, I'm going to use this thumbnail, which is not my thumbnail, but I'm going to use this as an example. And I'm going to go and open up my tool to basically take a screenshot of this. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this thumbnail, and then I'm going to just take a picture. I'm going to save it as, and I will call this demo 1 and save it to my desktop. We'll close that off. Then we're going to head on over to this free tool, which is called Clip Interrogator, and we're going to drop the image in here. So if I click on this, it's going to enable me to open this up, and then I'll dump that image in here. Then I'm going to hit submit. I'm just going to wait for a couple of seconds. And what this is going to basically do is it's going to scan this image and it's going to give us a prompt. So it's going to give us the exact kind of wording that we could then put into Midjourney and have Midjourney create its own variation of this. So again, I'm going to pause the video while this goes and loads up. Okay, so it took a little while, but eventually we got there, and it gives you this output. You can just copy this output, and then I'm not going to actually create this image because I don't need it, but you'd head on over to Discord. We'll just kind of click out. Then we'd come down here, we'd do exactly the same thing. So /imagine prompt, then you could paste that in here. And then of course you would still then need to come back and copy this. So we'll come back and do that, and then we would hit enter, and it would create a variation of the image that we liked. And this is a great way just to take inspiration from people that have got really, really good images, whether that's YouTube thumbnails, featured blog post images, whatever it is, and then run it through Clip Interrogator and get that prompt and then use that as the basis. Now you might want to remove a couple of these words, it really depends on you, but it's a great way to mimic images that you like that are already out there online. I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, it's much appreciated, and I'll see you in another video soon. Take care.